It just wasn't my thing, you know. I didn't want to get stabbed. Especially not in the butt. What is going on, everybody? Ryan M Entertainment back for a brand new video. This time we are going to be reacting to 10 things you didn't know about Pennywise. Obviously, I was in love with the new movie, the new one. It was so good. I think it was probably my favorite movie I've seen this year. That and Spider-Man Homecoming and Wonder Woman's kind of right there too. I think they were all pretty damn fantastic. And I've seen a lot of movies in the movie theaters this year. So, yeah. Just got the book. Shout out to Layla. Thanks for the book. But, anyway, let's just get right into it. 10 things you didn't know about Pennywise. Maybe I'll know some of these. Maybe I won't. Maybe they're lying. Maybe I know them all. Let's find out. Let's go! That actually took a little bit too long, so we're gonna redo the count just because it loaded for a second. It's fucking it up, so I don't want to fuck it up for myself. So scratch that, scratch it all. 3, 2, 1, go. And I gotta turn the volume up. It's fine.
Pennywise is a weird old fella. The monster man with a light bulb for a head is one of Stephen King's most well-loved and well-feared creations. His book is also one of the longest, running at over 1,000 pages. And as a result, there's a lot about the hell-faced purveyor of panic, which doesn't make it to the screen either in the TV series or the recent movie. And seeing as Pennywise preys on what you fear the most, and clearly what you fear the most is a lack of knowledge on the character, and not the fact you're going to die alone, I'm here to help you with a crash course in clowning. With this in mind, I'm Jules.com, and these are 10 things you never knew about Pennywise. Number 10, he's older than the universe. It is actually a perfect name for this creature, as despite looking like a clown, it is actually of indeterminate age and gender with no fixed identity. It turns out that Pennywise existed long before the Big Bang in a dimension known as the Macroverse. He entered a state of hibernation and woke in early 18th century America to sustain himself on human victims before returning to his slumber. In the mid-18th century, for instance, he was behind the disappearance of 300 settlers in Derry. Number 9, he's an alien being with superpowers. Being from another dimension, Pennywise has powers beyond the comprehension of his victims, including the ability to shapeshift into any image taken directly from their mind. During the 1957-8 portion of the novel, he manifests himself as several cinematic monsters from the era, including the creature from the Black Lagoon, the Mummy, and Dracula. His other powers include the ability to read and manipulate the minds of his victims. For instance, he can make his prey believe that they're seeing balloons floating against the wind in order to lure them to his presence. And if he's feeling playful, he'll send them an eyeball in a Chinese fortune cookie. He's also able to make plants wither and die by touching them, and seems able to control the weather, changing it to a thunderstorm on several occasions. Number 8, he shares several characteristics with Freddy Krueger. In common with the lead villain from A Nightmare on Elm Street, Pennywise is a child murderer with supernatural abilities. Both antagonists can change their form, enter your dreams, and play upon your worst fears. At several points in the story, Pennywise manifests himself as a character close to one of the protagonists, appearing as Bill's brother and Beverly Marsh's father. Lovely stuff. Number 7, he's connected to the Dark Tower universe. It's kind of fitting, seeing that the big screen adaptations of both it and the Dark Tower should be released months apart, because the books also have a tenuous link between them as well. Pennywise is a demonic entity from the Macroverse, where Matterin, aka the Turtle, also resides. The Turtle is one of the guardians of the beams that support the Dark Tower, as well as Pennywise's long-term nemesis. In it, he advises Bill on how to defeat the creature. Number 6, Pennywise helped popularise coulrophobia. Though not recognised by the World Health Organization or the American Psychiatric Association, coulrophobia is the fear of clowns. In popular culture, its roots are usually traced back to its publication, which apparently kicked off the whole evil clown archetype. But more on this point later. Number 5, he's a punk icon. Formed in 1988 in Hermosa Beach, Pennywise are a punk rock four-piece who take their name from King's creation. Between 1991 and 2005, the bands released an album every 2 years on Epitaph Records. The release of the 1990 It miniseries saw the clown motif become much more prevalent in music, with Insane Clown Posse adopting the clown gimmick for their brand of horrorcore, while Slipknot's Sean Graham became known for his clown masks and adopted the name Sean the Clown. Number 4. Rolling Stone ranked him number 8 on their Best Villains poll. In 2014, readers of Rolling Stone magazine voted for their favourite horror icons in a special poll for Halloween.
Maybe he'd be up higher
Pennywise
now.
took 8th place, which
Tim Curry was great
for a character who at that point had only appeared in a TV miniseries. In fact, Pennywise was the only character on the list with a single film credit. The top spot went to Michael Myers, who'd appeared in 9 Hollywood movies by that point, followed by Freddy Krueger, which also had 9, Jason Voorhees with 12, Hannibal Lecter with 5 movies plus a TV series, and Pinhead with 9 movies. Well done, you saucy clown. Number
Jason's
3. Pennywise symbolises
Jason's the best. He's better than Michael Myers.
In 2013, residents in Northampton, England reported seeing a creepy clown similar to Pennywise who proceeded to terrorise the city for a month. It was later revealed to be a prank dreamed up by a trio of local filmmakers, but it was a taste of things to come. Following similar sightings in Italy, Canada and Australia, clowns became a phenomenon in late 2016, with sightings and attacks reported in nearly every US state. As for the reason behind such pranks, well, some claimed it to be due to an underlying social anxiety, that with tensions in the political and economic spheres, people sought to gain control however they could, in this case by scaring others to get a handle on their own lives. Number 2, he nearly met George Romero and Alice Cooper. When the Salem's Lot miniseries proved to be a ratings hit, ABC were keen to get another Stephen King adaptation on the go, so started looking at getting another It series moving along. At the forefront of those to direct was the legendary and now dearly missed horror director George A. Romero. However, he had to drop the project due to prior commitments. The project still carried on with some steam before falling apart, but not before they announced some of the actors desired for the series. Weirdly enough, Alice Cooper was on their list to play Pennywise, and I'm actually very glad that this didn't happen, as anyone who's seen Monster Dog can agree with. And number 1, Pennywise doesn't scare Stephen King, Ronald McDonald does. In an interview with Conan O'Brien, King admitted that he finds clowns monstrous looking and maintained that most children also seem to find them terrifying. When O'Brien asked the author if he'd ever had a personal interaction with a clown, King responded with an anecdote from a publicity tour. Now, King famously hates to fly, so his anxiety levels were through the f***ing roof even before takeoff, and they weren't helped by the arrival of a last-minute passenger. A man dressed as Ronald McDonald. While the guy knocked back a gin and tonic, King looked him over. Orange hair, orange shoes, the whole 9 yards. And finally decided to ask the question that had been bothering him.
Colors.
Where did you come from? He said. McDonald land, the guy replied.
Oh my god.
And that's what gave birth to It.
And
that's our list.
Classic. That is grade A, like, material. Well, let me know about them in the comment section below. I can't even with that. He got the idea for It from fucking Ronald McDonald walking onto a fucking plane. I am done. I mean, I can't even, like, have I ever had any interaction with a clown before? I don't think so. But I think I did have a little bit of fear of clowns just because when I was like, I think I was 5, maybe 6. And I think my dad told me, so my dad got stabbed in the ass. I swear to God, real story time right now at the end of the video. But when he said that, I remember, like, it was like this big deal. He was holding like his ass when he got home. And I was just like, Dad, what happened? This is little. Dad, what happened? And I remember he literally said, some clown stabbed me in the ass. When he said clown, he was obviously just saying some clown, some dickhead, some nerd, some loser. One of those words. But to me, he meant some clown, some Pennywise ass motherfucker, stabbed him. So, I'll admit, until I was like 12, 13, I kind of started to get, oh, that's not what he meant. I avoided the clown kind of thing, because it just wasn't my thing, you know. I didn't want to get stabbed. Especially not in the butt. No, I'm good. So yeah, I guess I did have a little bit of a fear, but it wasn't like with a lot of people, they just, I guess, are like naturally afraid. It was literally just because I had thought for years. Yeah. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you enjoyed, as always, make sure you absolutely wreck that like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys on next time. Peace out, everybody. Have a great day.